Welcome everyone to second lecture of General Organic Chemistry. Today we are going to continue with our lecture further with inductive effect. What we are going to learn today, application of minus I and plus I order to judge the acidic strength order means relative strength of the different compounds on basis of minus I and plus order. We will going to study today, so that you can make a comparative analysis between the different compounds on the basis of minus I and plus I affect how the acid their acidic strength differ. Also, we are going to share with you a plus I order series, which you must remember by heart. Because it is very important for exams purpose. We will do the comparative analysis by providing you some examples. You have to solve it, and then we will explain how it occurs and why it occurs. Also, there will be some special examples which are important for the school and college exams also. Okay, so first of all, we will learn application of minus I order to judge the acidic strength. So first of all, we will consider one organic acid which breaks down as follows: Ha reversible, H plus A minus. Now the reversible sign is given because organic acids are generally weak acids. If as you can see, if the anion is more stable, that is the conjugate base is more stable by any effect which we are going to study later also, other than inductive effect. Then more unstable is the acid Ha, and so more hydrogen ion will be furnished in the solution, and therefore the organic acid is more acidic more acidic compared to any other compound if we do a comparative analysis. See, if A minus is very stable, then the forward reaction will be preferred. It is obviously that any system wants stability. Therefore, if A minus is very stable, then the forward reaction will be preferred, and hence the acid will easily furnish H plus, and hence will be more acidic. This is the main application of minus I order, where we and now how the minus I order will affect if any electronegative compounds are electronegative group or atom is attached to it, then the minus charge will delocalize over the entire A minus group, and so the charge will get stabilized, charge will get delocalized, and the molecule will get stabilized. The anion A minus is known as the conjugate base of the acid, or you can in short call it Cb of the acid. Okay, so we are now giving some questions based on minus I order. So the question, so we have to arrange the following compounds, which are fluoroacetic acid, chloroacetic acid, bromoacetic acid, and iodoacetic acid, in decreasing acidic strength. See, the minus I order, as we have shared in our previous lecture. So as the minus I order is as follows: fluorine greater than chlorine, greater than bromine, and then iodine. So the fluorine being most electronegative, it will pull the electrons towards itself, or the negative charge density will be distributed over the entire molecule. So the most and so the fluoroacetic acid will be more stabilized, which follows the after which it follows the chlorine and then bromine and then iodine, and hence iodine, and then hence the decreasing order of acidic strength is as follows. First is fluoroacetic acid, then chloroacetic acid, then bromoacetic acid, and then iodoacetic acid. The next question is also same. We have to arrange the given compounds in the decreasing acidic strength. So these are the following compounds. So this is the solution. You can see the more the minus I effect in a molecule. See in number D there are three chlorine molecules. So the cumulative effect of three minus I effect provided by the chlorine will contribute to a greater distribution of negative charge density of the electrons over the entire molecule. Molecule, leading to the greater stabilization of the all four. So the anion or the conjugate base would be the most stable, and therefore it has the highest acidic strength, which is as given here as D is the first. Then comes C. So C has two chlorine atoms, so it has two combined minus I effect, which is obviously less than the 3 minus I effect of chlorine. So which follows that C will be less than D. Then there is one chlorine atom, so which is obviously less than D, C, and so it comes after C. And after that there is acetic acid. There is no chlorine atom, no electronegative atom. The electronegative difference between carbon and hydrogen is not so much compared to chlorine and carbon, and so it is the least acidic molecule, and so the order is as follows. Another question is also same. We have to arrange in the order of decreasing acidic strength. The answer is this. Those who have got it correct, the answer is this: B, then C, then A. For the first one is B. B, because the chlorine is the chlorine is more electronegative. The pooling as you the pooling of electrons towards itself, or the distribution of the negative charge density of the entire molecule leads to greater stabilization of the molecule. Greater stabilization of the molecule, and so the OH bond gets weaker, and H plus is easily furnished in the solution. Now you can have question, why not C is greater. See, we have to also remember that inductive effect decreases over distance. Here if instead of dichloropropanoic acid, if it was dichloroacetic acid, then C would have been greater, and then B, then A. But as C is as in C there is dichloropropanoic acid. The chlorine is at third carbon, so the inductive effect as the inductive effect is decreasing over distance, the minor inductive effect decreasing over the distance, the pool of the negative charge density over the entire molecule is distribution is less compared to that of chloroacetic acid. The negative charge distribution of the dichloropropanoic acid over the entire molecule is less, which leads to partial stabilization of OH bond, and H bond and hydrogen ion is released less in the solution. And in A, acetic acid, there is no such electronegative difference, so no inductive effect at all, and so A is at the last. So I guess the reason is clear. I am explaining it once more. That in dichloropropanoic acid, their inductive effect, as you know, inductive effect decreases over the distance. The two chlorine atoms are the third carbon from the carboxylic acid group carbon. So as the inductive effect decreases over distance, the negative charge distribution is less compared to that of chloroacetic acid, where the distribution is more, and so B has higher acidity than C. And obviously after that A will have the least because there is no inductive effect or very negligible inductive effect, so the stabilization is not to that great extent, and so oxygen is reluctant to release the hydrogen ion. Now we are going to show you the Plassey order of some species, which you have to remember by heart. So first of all, it is CH2 minus ion or methylene ion, then amido ion, then oxo ion, carboxylate ion, then neopentyl group, isobutyl group, ethyl group, methyl group. Also you have to remember that as it is written, you can see that as the number of alkyl groups increases, more the Plassey effect. So for this the CH3 whole 3C will have the greatest inductive effect of the other methyl derivatives, as you can see. But this Plassey order will also has this Plassey order may change according to solvent, which we will Plassey order this Plassey order and the stability of molecule in different solutions may not follow this order, because it depends on some types of solutions or some type of solution or the nature of solvent. So we will know that later. So first of all, you just know this, that the Plassey order is this, and you must remember this by heart, because we will now solve some questions based on this. So we are now and please take a screenshot if you want to take it. I am just waiting for some time. Okay, I think everyone has taken a screenshot, or written it down. So I am moving on to the next slide. Now again same question, we have to arrange the following compounds in decreasing acidic strength. The solution, the correct answer is D, then C, then B, then A. So those who have got it correct, very good. Those who have not got it correct, just see this, just listen and see this. First of all, just see the Plassey order. CH3 whole 3C, that is the neopentyl group, has the greatest Plassey effect, of the all four. So it will be providing so it will be increasing the negative charge density over oxygen to the utmost, which but oxygen due to insufficient space, it cannot hold so much negative charge. So and moreover, if it now tries to break the hydrogen bond, it will also gain in the negative charge, so which will so the oxygen will be in a very dangerous state. So means I want to say that the conjugate base will be highly unstable. So in such a case, the oxygen will try to maintain the OH bond, and so the hydrogen ion released hydrogen ion or the hydronium ion released in the solution will be least. So A will have the least acidity, and which is coming at the last. Next, after the neopentyl group in the Plassey order, after neopentyl group comes isobutyl group. Now isobutyl group has less plus I effect than neopentyl group. So comparatively, release of hydrogen ions will be favorable, and so the acidic strength of isobutyl alcohol is greater than neopentyl alcohol. Then comes ethyl alcohol. So in ethyl alcohol, as you can see, this CH3, there is a CH3 which has lesser inductive effect than isobutyl or neopentyl group. So it will be comparatively providing less negative charge to oxygen, and so the chances of breaking a hydrogen so the chances of breaking OH bond becomes greater compared to the A and B, and therefore C has greater acidity than A and B, as you can see. Now methyl alcohol. In methyl alcohol, there is no CH3 group only 3 hydrogen is present, whose inductive effect is you can consider as negligible only. So consider 0 or you can neglect it. So the CH3OH will provide least negative charge to oxygen, and so it will have the highest chance of all the 4 to break the OH bond and furnish H plus ions or release H plus ions in the solutions. So CH2OH will be having the greatest acidity. Again same question. We will arrange the following given molecules in the decreasing acidic strength. Those just check the solution. So this is the answer. C has highest acidity, then B, then A. Those have got it correct, very good. And those have not got it correct, I am just explaining it. Listen and see it. First of all, chloroacetic acid. The electronegativity difference between chlorine and carbon is very high. Chlorine has minus I effect. And so it is pulling the negative charge towards itself, and so it is distributing the negative charge over the entire molecule, leading to development of partial positive charge on oxygen. And since oxygen is also electronegative, it will try to regain its neutrality, and so it will break the OH bond to release the hydrogen ion. And so it will maximum possibility that hydrogen ion will be released from chloroacetic acid, and so it has the highest acidity. Next comes in this order we can see acetic acid. So in acetic acid there is CH3 group before the carbon of COOH. Here the CH3 group is providing plus I effect, which increases the negative charge density over oxygen. To gain stability or neutrality, oxygen will try to hold the hydrogen bond, and so the chances of releasing hydrogen ion in the solution is decreased. And so acidic strength of acetic acid is less than chloroacetic acid. Now for A, isobutyric acid. In isobutyric acid there is 2 methyl groups, that is 2 plus I effects acting together. So the oxygen is getting more negative charge compared to one CH2 group present in acetic acid. So more tendency of oxygen will be there to hold the OH bond or to maintain the OH bond, and so the chances will get more or less of releasing H plus ions in the solution, and so isobutyric acid will have the least acidity. Sorry. Now we are. I think everyone has understood it. If any problem is there, you just take the screenshot and comment in the section below. We will try to answer your questions. Now, this is a very famous question. As you can see, this question is often asked in school exams also. Those who are in 11 plus 2 stage, and also in college, some colleges also ask this question. Okay, so what is the question? The question is, which molecule is more acidic, acetic acid or formic acid? So just apply your reasoning and your understanding to answer the question. And I'm just waiting, and I'm just waiting. Please try it out. Just. Okay, I hope everyone has done with it. So I am now moving to the solution part. See, in CH3COOH, due to the presence of one CH2 group, there is a plus I effect which is provided to the oxygen molecule. This oxygen molecule is gaining negative charge over it, but oxygen has small size, so it cannot occupy so much negative charge over it. There will be stability problem, or the stability reduces. There will be stability problem, or stability reduces for the oxygen. And so for that, and to increase the stability and to maintain electrical neutrality, it will try to maintain the OH bond, and so the hydrogen ion furnished in the solution will decrease to a great extent. On the other hand, in HCOOH, you can see there is no CH2 group. There is one hydrogen ion, and I have told you that for hydrogen, the plus I effect or plus I effect or minus I effect, you can consider it negligible or zero. So in that case, the oxygen remains comparatively stable. So the oxygen has a greater tendency to break the OH bond, and the chances of H plus ions released in the solution will increase, and so formic acid is much more acidic than acetic acid. So you can see the plus I effect in a molecule, and electron density, or the electron density, or the negative charge density. This you can and you can see the reasoning written here. So if you have any problem, then just take screenshot of it, read it, and if you still do not understand, comment below in the comment section. We will try to answer it. So this is another special question. Here we have to arrange the molecules again, decreasing acidic strength. So here you can see the minus I order. The chlorine has higher minus I effect than OH. So likewise, you can see that means the electronegative difference between chlorine and carbon is more than OH and carbon. Means more OH means here OH actually not playing. Here it is mainly the electronegative difference of oxygen and carbon. So chlorine has is much more electronegative than oxygen. So the electronegative difference between chlorine and carbon is much more than oxygen and carbon. And so we can see that the negative charge distribution will be more over the entire molecule for chloroacetic acid, and so the anion or the conjugate base will get stabilized, and so hydrogen ion in this solution will increase. As oxygen and carbon pair has less electronegative difference, so the negative charge distribution will be less compared to chloroacetic acid, and so the its acidic strength is less than chloroacetic acid. As you can see that chloroacetic acid has higher strength than carbon than lactic acid, as in the order you can see. Then as usual comes as acetic acid where CH3 shows the plus I effect, and negative charge over oxygen increases, and which leads to oxygen losing its stability, and to gain its stability and electrical neutrality, it will try to maintain the OH bond, and for that reason the hydrogen ion will be furnished the least compared to other two, and so the order is this: B, then C, then A. So it is a special question. Many times in competitive exam this type of questions are given. So practice this type of questions. Again, we have to arrange the given molecules in decreasing order of acidic strength. So as you can see, chlorine and carbon has a high electronegative difference, or you can say chlorine shows a minus I effect, which include minus. Chlorine shows minus I effect, or chlorine carbon has a high electronegative difference, and negative charge density is distributed over the entire molecule due to the minus I effect of chlorine. And so there is stability over the entire molecule, as the negative charge is getting maximally distributed over the entire molecule. Also, we have to remember that oxygen is also there to show some withdrawing effect, and this withdrawing effect is different from minus I effect, which we will learn later. But it is constant for all the three molecules, as you can see. So the maximum distribution of negative charge over the entire molecule is for chloroacetic acid, and so the anion gets stabilized, or the conjugate base gets stabilized. So and so the hydrogen ion is released in the solution. Also, you can say it like this, that as the chlorine is withdrawing negative charge from the carbon, the oxygen, carbon and intern oxygen, the oxygen is developing a partial positive charge, and so to gain neutrality, electrical neutrality or stability, it has a high tendency to break the OH bond, and which releases H plus ions more in the solution. In the so C has the highest acidic strength. Then acetic acid. In acetic acid, as I said, CH3 has plus I effect. So the oxygen is getting more negative charge. Oxygen is getting more negative charge, as oxygen has small size. Therefore this negative charge will tend to destabilize, and also the electrical neutrality is also lost for oxygen. So to gain the stability and electrical neutrality to some extent, the OH bond will continue to persist. That is the chances of breaking of OH bond decreases, and H plus and so the H plus ions furnished in the solution, and so this will have the least acidic character, and so it has the least acidic strength, as you can see. Now in formic acid there is no plus I effect, so the oxygen has more or less has a more or less great stability and electrical neutrality also. So the OH bond will comparatively will have high probability to probability to break, and so the more H plus ions will be furnished in the solution compared to the acetic acid. And so as formic acid has greater acidic strength than as acetic acid, and obviously chloroacetic acid has the higher acidic strength as it is showing minus I effect. So I think you have taken the screenshot. If any problem still persists, you can ask me in the comments. Ask me in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions.